Well, it is day 2 of Peace, Love, and Vans, and we are actually here with the creator of Slinky Stove, and this thing is pretty dang cool. Want to describe a little bit of it and the concept?
Yes. So I came up with this idea about 2 years ago, and I created it because I wanted to travel with a fire pit, but nothing out there fit in my RV. So I looked for a collapsible fire pit, and to my amazement, nothing existed. So I went on this journey and I invented this. It's a patented mechanism that has 3 concentric rings with an L-shaped chamber that allows you to store away the fire pit into 1/3 of the size. And this is how it works. So this is the largest size. It's 23 inch. And basically, away. The legs also fold down, so it packs into this is the carrying bag, and it'll fold into here. So basically it consists of 3 concentric rings with an L-shaped bracket that allows the mechanism to slide into place. The benefit of this, the main benefit for me, was to be able to travel with it and to store it away. But we found that there were other benefits as well that were a side benefit, which it's becoming more apparent. The more you use it, you're like, oh, I could use it for this, I could use it for that. And one of the benefits that I like the most, I like to make steaks. And by keeping it down at this level, we use charcoal, pellets, or wood, you're able to collapse it. So a lot of the competitors' fire pits, you're not able to bring it all, bring it down. So you have to cook it at this level, which might not be ideal for a steak. So when you want to cook it, you can either have it at this level or have it all the way down, which allows you to sear the steaks.
This is the biggest size, and you have 2 other sizes of this.
Yes.
Okay, this medium size right here.
That's the medium size, which is right here.
And what's the actual circumference?
17 inches. 17
inches?
Yep. And we have a small one here, it's a 7 inch.
This is pretty neat.
Basically the same. It's all the same design. Just a smaller size, so it all collapses down just the same way.
Wow.
And it has the legs also.
This is perfect for the van world. Perfect.
Comes with a little grate and everything. I don't know about you, but I like a more natural fire pit experience. And I like to be more exposed, and I like to see the fire pit. And when I'm making s'mores especially, or cooking, and I want to be able to see the fire. So when I'm not grilling at that moment, this fire pit allows for a more natural fire pit experience. You could use it collapsed all the way down. And then if the conditions change, maybe you want to cook, maybe you want to use it at this level, or you can take it all the way. And then it becomes more like a traditional fire pit.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, the wind barrier, just in case the conditions
Exactly.
change. But then you can drop it down and have a traditional style fire.
Correct.
That's smart.
And then people ask me, what about the smokeless feature? Well, due to the inherent nature of the 3 concentric rings design, this allows for more smokeless fire pit because the 3 rings allows for more maximum airflow to go into it. It creates a vortex, a vacuum inside, basically because of the 3 rings. It has air coming inward, and it creates an amazing smokeless experience for a fire. There's nothing that I know of that has more airflow than this fire pit.
Yeah, and you guys will show some close-ups, but this is airflow at multiple levels, obviously, because of the rings. So this is way more than any of the competitors on the market. Which, like he was saying, this is where you get the smokeless feature. You need to get the appropriate amount of oxygen in there, that airflow. So this right here is way better than anything we've seen personally.
It's a work in progress. It took me, a couple of years to get to this point. So we're constantly, making sure this is done the most efficient way. I want to make it as accessible to everybody at the lowest price. So everything on that you see here is very well thought out. It's 100% stainless steel. So the grade, everything is stainless steel. So it's safe, you know, to cook on. It's the best material that you could have. You could leave it outside. It's gonna weather really well and everything. One other thing that I took into consideration is that this fire pit is a single wall fire pit, because they've convinced us that the way to have a fire pit is double wall, and that's not, I don't agree with that necessarily. And the reason why is because the number one reason we have this is because it's transportable. Having a double wall fire pit makes it heavier. It also is about basically the way you make a double wall fire pit, so you get 2 fire pits in one. So you're doubling the cost and you're doubling the weight.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
it also, by having a single wall, it allows more space inside for the firewood inside of the fire pit. So you have a lot more room inside to work with.
Yeah, and weight-wise, like for example, everybody, this right here is so light. Like anybody can carry this.
12 pounds.
12 pounds for the medium size. So that's, and what's the big size?
18 pounds.
18 pounds. So this
The
is
small
nothing.
one is 2 pounds.
2 pounds on the small one. So they have something for everybody. Weight-wise, you know, if you can't carry the bigger ones, you can get the smaller, one of the smaller 2. Kind of whatever fits your style. I like what they're doing. So if anybody is looking to grab a Slinky Stove, where could they contact you, or do you have a
We're
website?
selling on Amazon and Shopify.
All right. So if you are interested in the Slinky Stove, you can go on Amazon. You can find it there. This is probably one of the best solutions I've seen in a few years in the van world for saving space, but also being able to have that stove with you, because the problem is, you know, that some of the competitors out there, they're big and they're fixed in position, and you can't fit that in a van unless you want to just take up half your garage space. So this right here is the solution. So thank you so much for showing us. I appreciate it. And like I said, go check out Slinky Stove on Amazon.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.